Let us continue the last session, that is we are discussing about the resolution refutation. Until FOL we have found. Now the very next step is we are converting this first order logic into CNF, and we already know what are the rules to be followed to convert this first order logic into conjunctive normal form. So here are the first order logic terms. So the very first term is this one. So we know that whenever we have a universal quantifier, just we are going to drop the universal quantifier, and this is something like in the form of a p conditional q. Then we can write it as simply negation of food x or likes Ramu comma x. Okay. So next one is this whole thing, we can say it is p and it is q. So the same, again the same formula. So it can be negation of eats, okay, negation of eats x comma y and negation of killed x or food comma y. Okay. So now we know one more rule, that whenever we have a negation we should apply inside the variables also. Now this particular term will become negation eats x comma y and will become r negation killed x or food comma y. Okay. So after following the rules we can convert this FOL into CNF. So this is first CNF and this is the second one. Now let us go for the third one. Here it is simply, we can say that it is eats Anil comma peanuts. Okay, whenever we have and, we can convert it into two terms, that is alive comma Anil. Okay. So next one, again it is in the form of a p conditional q, that is negation of negation killed x or alive of x. We know that negation gets cancelled, so it will become killed x or alive of x. So the last one is alive of x conditional negation killed of x. So it will become negation of alive x or it will become negation killed of x. So this is how we are going to convert this first order logic into CNF. So the very first step is we have concluded the negation of the conclusion as additional premise we have taken. Next one is we have converted the facts into first order logic, and from first order logic we have converted into the CNF. Now the last step is, now we are going to draw the resolution graph, and at last we are going to prove that it is a contradiction. So we can say that the given conclusion is a valid conclusion. Last step, that is resolution graph. We know that these are the given conjunctive normal form, and we know that this is the conclusion. Let us introduce the first fact with this conclusion, and we know that how the resolution principle works when we are introducing two facts in such a way that there should be a conflicting term, then only we can get the conclusion. So first I am introducing this one, that is negation likes Ramu comma peanuts. This is a conclusion. Negation of that conclusion I have taken it as an additional premise. Okay. Now let us introduce one more fact in such a way that there should be a conflicting term. So see here, negation likes Ramu comma peanuts. Just see the first CNF. Negation food of x or likes Ramu comma x. So we can say that these two terms can be conflicting. So let us introduce this one, that is negation food of x or likes Ramu comma x. Okay. So this likes comma Ramu and this negation likes comma Ramu will get cancelled. Then we are going to get the resultant as negation food of x. So that there the x becomes, here we can write it as peanuts. Okay. So food of, we can write it as peanuts. Now let us introduce one more fact, okay, in such a way that there should be a conflicting term. So see here, negation food of peanuts is there. Is there any conflicting term? See here. Yes, we have see the second one, we have food of y. Here we have negation food. So if we introduce this, we can cancel these two terms. So here we can write it as negation eats x comma y or negation killed x or food of y. So these two terms gets cancelled, then the result will be negation eats x comma y or negation killed x. Okay. Now the next one is here. So here that x may become anil here, that is what food here. So now the resultant is negation eats x comma y or negation of killed x. Now let us introduce one more term where there will be a conflicting one. So see here, these two terms we have made it as one, that is eats anil comma peanuts or alive anil. So if we introduce this eats anil comma peanuts, okay, this gets cancelled. See here we will get only the killed. Why? Because see here the same example here. So when we apply negation inside, so and will become r. In the same way negation gets cancelled, so it will become here killed x. So the same way over here. So this particular statement will become r killed x. Okay, so this eats anil and negation eats gets cancelled. So the resultant is we are going to get it as killed x. Now let us introduce one more fact which can conflict with this kill term. So see the last fact. So let us introduce that it is negation alive of x or negation killed of x. So see here we have killed of x, negation killed of x. So these two are conflicting terms. We can cancel this. Then the resultant will be negation alive of x. Okay. So we have negation alive of x, and here we also have alive of anil. So here we can say that x equal to anil. So let us introduce this alive of anil. Here you can write simply it as x equal to anil. So negation alive, which derives a contradiction. So there is no other term to further continue, and then we can say that the given conclusion is a valid conclusion from the set of facts. So this is how we are going to, here the terminology contradiction we already know that in propositional logic we discussed. So what is the final conclusion of this resolution refutation is we have to derive a conclusion from the given facts. There will be a facts given and there will be a given conclusion. Just you have to prove that the given conclusion is a valid conclusion from the set of facts. So that for that we need to follow the 4 steps. The very first step is negate the statement, and second one is converting it into first order logic, and that first order logic we are going to convert it into conjunctive normal form, and from conjunctive normal form we are going to draw a resolution graph, and at last we are going to prove it as a contradiction. Thank you.